on Scuba Body Fit Solutions, here to go through a bit of a quad release using either the foam roller or the medicine ball. For the purpose of this video, and probably more for new beginners to this, I'm going to use the foam roller. It's a great place to start. Med ball is a big jump up and only when your body feels ready for it. So we're going to slide it out the way. Okay, so foam roller, you take to the floor. And it's nice to have a soft base to work from, so I've grabbed a mat for this. What we're going to do, you bring the foam roller and slide it off centre. So I'm going to work my right leg first, okay? So I'm just going to bring myself down to the floor, right leg perched on, and the left leg just comes out to the side, either knee down or you can have the leg up. I'm going to face the floor. The foam roller is just below the hip bone, okay? Below the ASIS bone, in where the crease would be if you were sitting. Alright, I'm just going to hold the tension there, just going to relax onto it. Almost let the foam roller create a little bit of a dent in that tissue. So we're in the hip flexors now, not quite the quadriceps just yet. Elbows about shoulder width apart is good. Okay, and then from there, when that settles a little bit, I would suggest holding these positions rather than trying to move up and down. Just try and hold, try and find somewhere where the tension spots are. Okay, and we walk forward a little bit. Yeah, and then we bring it into the upper thigh muscle now. So I'm not on the hip flex anymore, I'm into the upper quads. Okay? I'm supporting more on one arm, but you could go two. I like to personally bring the roller slightly off centre, more towards the outside of the leg. Through studies we've found that these fascial areas get a little bit tighter, need a little bit more release. But ultimately, holding a little bit of active core, so we're not just slumped and with an arch back. You would release, okay? And in stages. So for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to roll the roller down rather than me walking forward and coming out with a shot. So now it starts to get a little bit tasty here for me. As I approach the middle of my thigh, feel a little bit more tension there. So like we've said before, it's a very intuitive process. Listen to which areas feel like they need the release. I don't ever train many people that don't need some thigh release, because a lot of people spend time sitting and these areas get notoriously tight. So just hold on some spots, 15-20 seconds, let it ease off, and then progress to move down the leg, okay? So just to reiterate, we started just below the hip bone here, and we're working in stages down that leg to allow the fascia to become more hydrated and to allow the muscle therefore to become a little bit more stretchy, okay? If these areas are short and tight and I go and stretch them on its own, it won't get the stretch. We need to release the tension to allow that hydration to adapt and allow the muscle and the fascia to become a little bit more malleable. Let's try a little bit on the other side. In terms of time, I would suggest maybe to start anything from 3 to 5 minutes each side. And like I say, when you use it regularly, you'll know exactly which areas to hold it into. So same again, lying prone, foam roller, shift it across, otherwise it's going to be in the way of the other bent leg. I dare say this is going to be more comfortable for you guys at home doing this on the carpet. Legs stretched out and just let that settle for a moment. And breathe. In through the nostrils and out through the mouth. And if this is quite new for some of you, let these adaptations take place. It might take some time before the fascia starts to ease off a little bit. So I'm coming forward a little bit. Now into the upper thigh. And just hold, just let the leg relax a little bit. You might feel a pain increase a touch, and I dare say it will feel somewhat painful for some of you, but that isn't always a bad thing. In order for us to get out of these tight, painful spots, we need to, unfortunately, encounter a little bit of pain to get through it. In terms of, like I said, if you do 5 minutes each side, that's a long time to hold your ground with your elbows, okay? I would suggest placing several cushions down in front. Even the middle of the couch I've suggested to clients seems to work. So the middle part of your couch on your front, then you can line your belly and you can be, and I'll just show you while you're doing the release, you can be completely relaxed like this. So you get the same release, but obviously I've got a little bit of lift up leverage from the upper body, so my body can be a bit more parallel to the floor, less work on the arms, good release, okay? 3 to 5 minutes each side. Like I said, progress to a medicine ball in time, but just let that adapt, let these changes take place. Okay, cheers.